Wait, are we?
Oh,
it's a
Let's
Oh
see.
goodness.
my
Who the
goodness.
fuck put a
Looks like it was
cupcake on their shit? Wow.
Hey, you're still birded.
I don't wanna...
You gotta say something?
This is stupid.
Oh, this is.
Did we just fall?
I did not like that.
Um,
Do not appreciate it either.
I don't feel like I should have been able to fit through the gap. Oh well.
Where's we fit that too?
Thank you, Haley, by the way.
Oh,
Whoa.
We just changed the song to like.
Oh,
Odd.
that's why there's an earthquake.
Oh.
Shut up. Welcome to your first trial. You all should probably know the gist by now. Talk about the case, yada yada yada. Vote someone, they get executed. Get the wrong person, something bad happens.
You sound
I assume you're not gonna tell us what that is.
I can.
Yeah, can you? Go on. Speak.
Okay. Now I don't want to. Don't talk to me like that.
Twinkle, best
Just
friend,
tell
can you
us.
please tell us what will happen if we get it wrong?
Okay. So the person with the majority could die, or they could pick who dies. Okay. But they only can pick a person who voted for them. Or the killer could pick someone to die, but only the people who didn't vote for them. Or maybe everyone could just die. Wow.
That doesn't.
Do you like any of that? Doesn't sound very
No.
good, so you better get it right.
We should probably.
Yeah.
When did Sprinkle become so
That's what I was about to bring up.
brash?
Okay, go on.
They've been like this for a while. Surprised none of you have
one day.
noticed.
It's been like one day.
Well, we knew.
Or, well, like 4 days in my case, because I yelled at Sprinkle. Anyways. It's not
So-
important.
You want to get this case right or not and keep talking about me?
I just said it's not important. Can we get on with the case?
Sorry, had a hard time listening to you.
Can anybody speak? Because, okay.
Where should we?
Well, you're people. Why don't you start?
I don't think Sprinkle can help with the case.
She can't.
I'm talking about you, dimwit.
Wait, did you say my name?
Yeah.
You know what? Anyway, okay.
The
You know what?
death.
Elmira died. That's what we're talking about. So let's talk about it. There we go. I started.
Cool.
So.
this is really fun.
Okay, so did anybody hear anything last night? Because apparently nobody else is going to speak.
I heard something last night around 12:30 to 1:30 a.m. It was a large boom. I'm guessing that's when the giant tower fell.
Right.
Well,
okay.
then 2 nights ago, but yes.
I
Amazing.
very faintly heard it, I think.
Yeah, same.
They did not hear it.
I also heard the boom.
I barely heard it.
I didn't really think much of it. I just heard it and kind of went back to bed.
Yeah.
I don't think
Was
most
it
people saw
here?
anything of it because I don't think anybody saw the body up until the day of.
No.
Right. Well, just counting the murderer, I guess.
Pretty much. So.
Oh, let's start talking about the condition of the body.
What, before
Um,
yesterday or after?
when we found it, we found Elmira with her body looking kind of disfigured, broken bones almost everywhere, and the place that weren't broken, or maybe some of them, had this like reddish orange bruise, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah, there was a bruise like all over the body. There's a bunch of lacerations on her. And then there's a bigger gash on her forehead. Did I
Didn't
miss
also,
anything?
didn't also she had like that green foam on her mouth?
Oh yes, the froth that came out of her mouth.
Yeah, I probably because of the poison, the cyanide.
Pretty much so.
Yeah, the sign that obviously caused that.
Yeah, that would make sense, I guess.
There was
I was sure the cyanide was taken because I remember there was 4 chemicals that were in that vending machine.
I mean, yeah, weren't like 2
well,
things
yeah,
taken?
but only 2 were taken, and it was the cyanide and the HCl.
According to the Atlas, of course.
Yeah.
Which we have no choice but to believe, so.
We also have to take into account the other substances that could possibly be of effect here. Probably not, but still, just in case.
Guys, I was supposed to say something and I forgot, but I was supposed to announce that Elmira was the victim. I can't tell you guys the cause of death, but I could tell you that it was between 12:30 a.m. and 1:30. Okay, go back.
Yeah, we already gathered that. Good job.
Thanks. How useful.
Okay, well, I had to do it. It's mandated.
Mm-hmm.
Better late than never, I guess. Anyway. But as I was saying, we can prioritize the HCO and the cyanide, but we should also try and circle back if we need to the strychnine and to the mercury. It doesn't sound necessary to the case as a whole, but it's still something we should want to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Agreed, because I mean, I don't know how, but people still had access to all these chemicals, so we should keep an open mind, I guess.
Here's my question in regard to that, though. Did anybody know the contents of the vending machine before this, or they obviously the killer must have had to know, but how? I mean, I just found this atlas a few days ago while we were investigating.
Couldn't the killer have just like drained the vending machines of those items beforehand?
Yeah, but how would they know what's what? That's kind of...
Because we didn't have the Atlas yet.
Could have just been like, I want this, and they got it, and then they put the next one in. They just keep on going down until they get everything.
Here's my
Okay, but it wasn't though. There was still everything else was still in there.
But wouldn't the smell give it away if they had a basic understanding of poisons? The bottle we found smelled pretty terrible.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, a lot of people here don't actually have a basic understanding of poisons, at least so I'd hope.
Okay, well, the killer could and just be lying about it.
Okay, wait. Speaking about poisons, didn't Lilith, you said something about you spoke to Elmira, that's the name I think, before like everything went down, and they mentioned wanting to kill someone, and then they also killed, poisoned their mother. So wouldn't it be possible that they were the one that grabbed the poison in the first place?
It's possible. Judging from what Elmira told me on our last talk, there's a good chance she was lying about what she was actually going upstairs to do, so it's possible the poison initially belonged to her.
Oh.
I don't know how she would ingest it if she knew what it was, but it's possible.
I
want
to bring clause. Lilith, didn't you tell us that? Well, you told me that when you talked to Elmira, it was just a slight, oh, where are you going? And they were like, oh, I'm going upstairs to go get my nails done.
I mean,
because
yeah, that's basically the conversation we had. There was a bit more, but it wasn't really important. Just small talk, really, nothing else that alluded to her intentions. She said she was going up to get her nails done. That's really it. But from how she was talking, she didn't seem like she was planning something. It seemed like she believed she still had a few more days here at the very least.
So then she was snuck up on.
Unless
That's it.
I don't know. She could have been snuck up on, but if she was the one to have a poison, then maybe she was the offender in the first place.
I don't think
That's
it
my
was.
thought, yeah.
I don't think it was being snuck up on. More so, she wasn't expecting to die that night.
Maybe.
So snuck up on.
Yeah.
Mm.
In regard to knowing what the poisons in the drink do, it's safe to assume that if they were to just drain the entire vending machine and try and put everything back, it seems rather ridiculous.
I think they knew
And
what they
rather
were trying to
impossible.
get.
How are we putting
think-
that back?
I think they
My
knew what they were
only
trying to get.
Wait, Calypso said?
I think whoever did it knew what they were trying to get because, well, I feel like we've all determined what each thing was used for. And there's only 2 things missing from the vending machine, so
Exactly. So my thoughts on that is the killer either knew what the drinks were without the atlas or had the atlas beforehand and knew which sections they were in. Either or, the killer probably knew that there was cyanide and HCl in there. And despite the glass not being broken and that those are the only 2 things missing, there's no way they could have just drained the vending machine for everything that it was and to just guess.
Yeah, so
Because if that's the case, they couldn't be putting anything back. Unless if they dismantled the vending machine and just put it back together. But I don't think anybody here has that sort of
I also
expertise.
feel like there would be signs of somebody,
I don't think we've got the tools to dismantle a vending machine and put it back either way.
Or breaking property as a whole to begin with.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was something to do with the vending machine. I'm gonna be so honest.
I don't think either of us are surprised at that. Or any of us, sorry.
You're so nice, Nick.
So it's safe to say that the killer knew that there was cyanide, HCl, mercury, strychnine, all that good stuff. They probably had the atlas or just knew off the bat, coming in here at least.
Yeah. So would anybody besides Fernoshi like to contribute? Just curious.
Yeah.
I've tried.
If the person should have been knowledgeable of poisons, right? And we have Indigo, who does know lots about poisons, so that's where my suspicion lies.
You're bringing this up again. You sound like
Because you're too knowledgeable.
Captain.
You sound
Descriptive.
stupid.
You're descriptive of
Hey.
it. You knew so
Stay
much
on
of it.
task. We don't have time for petty bickering, both of you.
Okay, but wait, Indigo. I mean, it's a good lead because there was a flower in Elmira's hair. Sorry, I know you don't like talking about the flower, but isn't Indigo, covered?
I don't have flowers. I have them in my room, and suddenly they were all gone. So the person you should be looking at for flowers is Jennifer because she fucked up my room. I don't have flowers. The only flowers I have is this pink tulip that I have in my hand.
Wait.
You don't have to worry about that. All the flowers that were there were burned.
Exactly.
I want
Unless
to defend
you-
Indigo for a second because
Words. So get my name out of your mouth.
Wait.
the footsteps
so-
don't match Indigo's either. So
I also don't think it's possible for Indigo to fuck up Elmira in such a way.
So we're looking for someone strong then, in which
Yeah, I don't think the small crater really explains anything at all if it's like Indigo who did it. If
Hang on,
we
I have a question
start
for I have a question for everybody. Do we believe that the person who fucked up the body after we found it and the murderer is one and the same?
I'm like 99%
No,
sure.
no, the body was already relatively bad when we found it. I'm not referring to Mr. Worley.
My take on that is I really don't think it'd be smart for the killer to go back and tamper with the body itself. Sure, mess with the
I
body.
don't see a point for either the killer or anyone else to do that, though. That's why I'm confused about it as a whole.
Right. But here's the thing though. If it was the killer tampering with the body itself, I feel like they would do that to clean things up. For the body
Well,
to turn up
The,
the
the
way it
flower was removed.
is
The
rather
petal, sorry, the petal was removed.
that is
This-
true. I do think that it could have been the killer's thing. But for the body
Everyone
itself,
already knew about the petal, though.
then why bother getting rid of it?
Exactly.
I don't know. That's why I'm confused.
Anyway, in terms of the body states, I do feel like the killer couldn't have done that. Well, they could have, but why? If they had a purpose of completely fucking it up even more, is rather ridiculous. When we found it on the first day, it was already bad. Her wings were literally coming off. It was already pretty bloody with the straight line to
They
the
weren't
goal.
coming off. They were off.
Yeah, actually, speaking about
They
that,
had
why
been
did both of those
reattached.
wings- why did she have like detachable wings?
I actually I hadn't thought about that. Actually, I
Wait,
was thinking
we'll
about
get
it.
to that in a minute. Let me finish.
Okay.
Anyway, with the state of the body on the first day, it was already bad. The single trail of blood leading to the goal itself. But on the second day, it was just awful. There was more blood, and there was a weird trail of it leading to the right corner of the arena itself. None of that blood trails on the outside. So something tells me the killer probably didn't go and do that. It'd be ridiculous for them to do that.
So basically, we can just clear whoever messed up Elmira's body then?
Well,
yikes.
I don't think that's entirely the case though, because for all we know, the killer could just be some mental psychopath who likes, I don't know, fucking torturing dead people.
Oh, here's my thought. Whoever fucked up the body made an unnecessary risk. If they were the killer, it just put themselves in more harm's way. So I feel like whoever did that isn't the killer, logically. So, to the person who did that, if you're indeed not the killer and just fucked with the body for whatever reason, you can step forward right now and prove your innocence. It makes no sense for them to be one and the same.
Right. And whoever did fuck up the body on the second day, and you know it wasn't you, then you should probably want to step forward anyway. Because if you know you didn't do it and just saw it and decided, oh, I'm gonna have fun with this, and just completely throw her across the arena like that, A, you need to find a hobby, and B, you just, I don't know what you gained out of that, but if you know you didn't do it and just went in there anyway, you need to come forward now.
You gain nothing from hiding right now. Just come out. Stop fucking stalling.
Unless they are the murderer.
I don't think come out.
Unless they
Even if
are.
they are the
Yeah.
murderer, they have no reason to hide considering how we're saying, oh, we think you're innocent if you did it.
Unless they just don't want to help in the trial at all, in which, you know.
I think we should move on this topic and
Yeah.
give them more time to own up while we discuss other things.
Worst case scenario, we have 2 people lying, so it'll take 3 people backing something for us to consider it as reliable.
Yay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just my opinion on the state of the body itself. So, if you wanted to continue with your thought. Calypso?
Oh, sorry. So I don't remember who mentioned it at this thing, trial, whatever you want to call it. But I don't think Omira had detachable wings.
Me.
By the
They did not.
right. Well, by the looks of it, they would cut off and like not reattached, but placed in a way to where they would look reattached, right? So, well, hold on, let me finish, please. Thank you. So as we all know, there's the crater, the bloody crater, right? And then on the left side, or the other side of Scorebox, where the body isn't, there's a smaller crater, and there's no blood on that one. So my thought process is somebody cut Elmira's wings off and, well, use them to get down from the Scorebox because the bridge that would connect the Scorebox to the walk up there broke, right?
How will that work though?
Well, the wings that Elmira had, they would use to glide down like a parachute, almost.
Calypso. That is
Yes.
good theory, but no, just.
And this is why I kill your kind, because all of you are stupid as hell.
Okay, anyway, whatever.
Goodness gracious.
It's not the worst theory we've had.
Well, because, okay, like, if we use our thinking caps, right, which Captain clearly doesn't
Which
have.
you are.
No, you are. If you are.
I'm just.
So, if we use our thinking caps, why would there be two craters with one of them not having blood? Obviously, two people fell from the top. And if obviously two people aren't fucking dead, and one of the craters isn't bloody, so if we put two and two together and we think about, oh, maybe her wings were cut off because they obviously were attached to her body normally before, you would think, oh, maybe they used her wings as a parachute type thing to glide down, and then they still created a crater in the ice. But if you don't want to believe that, believe
I
Captain's dumbass.
I think that if they cut off her wings and used it to glide, I feel like there would still be some sort of blood residue. You're detaching a part of the body.
Sorry, can I just mention something? What if the bloody crater, the larger crater, was when Elmira fell? Somebody fell on top of her, which killed her, which is why it's so large. Then they put all the evidence that they needed to hide underneath where the score box was. And then they went back up and melted the chains from the score box and then went back down.
I'm gonna stop you right there. There was nothing underneath the score box when we lifted it.
Right.
We didn't even lift it.
We couldn't even lift it.
We lifted a little.
Stuff under there.
Not even.
We lifted it enough to see that there wasn't anything under there. We would have seen some sort of shape if there was something. There's not anything.
Yeah, we had Captain look under the first time. We couldn't see anything.
Yeah, but is Captain very reliable if these sorts of things are...
Oh, that's the one who's saying that they glided down with
Okay.
decapitated.
Even then,
Okay, can I
believe
say?
it also took a look. So.
Can I say, what exactly is stopping everyone from thinking they just went down? They just climbed down normally.
When someone like
Secondary
that was able to get back down because the bridge is gone.
Right, that's what I was trying to say. But Captain wanted to be an
Yeah, but
idiot.
there is a ladder.
No, Jennifer, there would have been no way. There would have been no way for the killer to get from the score box to the ladder because the catwalk was broken. It's gone. The only way to get off of the score box was to fall down, which is why there are two.
Unless it was removed after.
Sure.
Okay, so my question is, what's the entire point of melting off the score box then?
Entirely.
Exactly. There's nothing to do with it apparently.
I think you guys are referring to the second crater. That means there had to be a second person falling off.
Okay.
Are we not just hear what Calypso said? Or
I mean, if the score box when it dropped, it was loud. Obviously, it woke a lot of people up, startled people who were still awake. All of that. The only reason someone would do it on purpose, if it wasn't to hide evidence, would be to make a noise, make people aware of everything. So what if it was to disguise the time of death? We know Elmira died before the box dropped because she was able to activate the goalpost that caused it to go up a point, but afterwards nobody could, so if Elmira died before the score box dropped, are we sure she died as close to that window as everyone says? Could it have been like at the very start of the time frame Sprinkle gave us?
I mean, that could be right. I mean, it's not a bad theory, and plus it'd be a pretty good idea, but if it was during the middle of the night, then...
If it
and-
wasn't used to hide anything, and it wasn't, that's the only reason I could think of. Yeah, that makes sense.
But my point is, like, why would you try to hide the time of death when it really doesn't matter? Because, I mean,
I mean,
sorry, hang on, please just hang on. Give me a second. My point is, nobody went up there. Nobody was going to go up there until the next day, and it's I think it's pretty clear. So what is the point of there to hide the time of death? In my opinion, I don't.
well, were the chains dissolved?
I mean, I think they were trying to hide how Elmira died,
Right. That's actually
not
what I was
how
thinking as well.
not the time she died, because Sprinkle did say the time of death. They did not say the cause of death. So I
Right.
think dropping the scoreboard was to make it look like Elmira died to the fall and not to something else.
Exactly. And not to mention the stuff in her mouth. Like,
I do kind of have a theory on that. It might be the cyanide. I think they just consumed a lot.
D, really?
Oh.
Good job.
Wait, I had an idea about that earlier, but I'm not entirely sure how, like, I guess, well, it is, but what if Elmira died before she fell? Because if they, for one, would have to cut off her wings in order for her to fall and not be able to glide herself down, or she would have had to have been dead and not being able to use the wings.
Okay, but then the cutting off of the wings doesn't make any sense still.
What do you mean?
Because if she died before, then what was the purpose to cut off the wings?
Probably to get down safely and not get her in the process.
What if it
Didn't
was
people say they weren't used to glide down, or am I like losing something?
I'm like, right. I'm confused about that too.
Okay, wait. I'll try and explain it. I think because on the first day, didn't people say that her wings were like not bloody?
Yeah, they weren't bloody. They were just there, like it fell off, and then they after they did what they did to her, they just put it back in.
So I kind of want to say, what if the killer just cut off her wings, pushed her down or something, and cleaned off her wings? I guess that would explain the blood on the ice itself, but and probably the wings not being bloody.
How would they clean the wings?
There was a tiny bit of blood near the fountain, but that was a footprint, so I'm not sure.
I mean, they could have cut off the wings there and tried cleaning it there as well.
I mean, I guess with that, killer probably forgot to clean their shoe, but that probably wouldn't make sense either because then there would be footprints all across that floor.
The thing that's kind of confusing me, if they cut off her wings, why weren't there blood on the wings? Like,
I mean, they were just cut off near the bottom.
And like
If you put her on her belly and then just lift them up, cut, you don't really get blood on them.
Well, here's the thing for clarification: were her wings like from the base of her wing to the tip? Was from the base cut, or like
I think so.
how much of her wings were like off? Because they could just cut a tiny bit of her wings and still leave the rest on.
What if the wings fell naturally?
No, that
God.
doesn't make
That
sense.
It's
No, like with the side effects of like
cyanide.
the chemicals.
That can
Why
be
would the
thing, but
chemicals make your wings fall off?
well, I mean,
Not just the wings. It could have been that the cyanide or the HCl could affect your back, and your wings are on your back if you have wings, so it could cause it to fall off.
Okay, well,
But then why would they not be bloody?
why would, can,
I mean, think of it like
okay, wait. Can we assume that the thing in her mouth was the poison?
yes.
I feel like
Yes.
that's safe to
Then,
assume.
then why would it affect her back if it was going through her digestive tract?
I mean, here's the thing with poison. Sometimes it can spread in other parts of your body, I guess.
I mean,
I'm not an expert. That'd probably be Indigo's kind of thing, but
it just doesn't make sense. I don't see what the correlation is between poisoning someone and the poison also making a part of their body fall off. It doesn't make sense.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt this meaningful and amazing discussion, but I feel like we're getting nowhere, quite frankly. Can we talk about where we all were, at least when we all heard the sound, like when everything happened, like who we were with, who we saw, who we didn't see, that kind of thing, like I guess alibis and stuff, because we're talking about poison for the last however the fuck long, and we're getting nowhere. So, can we start there? I can start.
Oh,
I
never
can
mind
start.
then.
Well, it actually involves you. I saw Elliot go to his room at around 10:20, and from what I know, he didn't go back out. Osiria also went into a room at around 10 o'clock, and I didn't see her go out. So, and I was walked into my room by Lilith. So that's all I have. And then I heard the crash, and I went to bed at like 10:30. So does anybody have anything else?
hey, quick
We can
question.
just go in a circle since we need everyone's anyways.
For me,
Go, Lilith.
well, can I go
Oh.
after whoever wants to go?
I feel like it would be better to just go in a circle so we hit everyone.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
can.
just
Okay,
yeah,
I just
Lilith
want to ask.
Jennifer Captain or whatever.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait.
What finish?
Sorry.
What
Hey,
finish? What are we waiting for?
I want to ask you a question.
Okay, what's up?
Did you hear the crash while you were in your room or out of your room?
Well, I didn't leave my room once Lilith walked me to my room. So,
Okay, so you both were in your room.
well, I was in my room. Yes.
Maybe it would be more helpful if you asked questions relating to alibis after everyone has given them.
Yeah, sorry.
I walked Callie to her room around 10, left her there, made sure she was fine, then went to talk to Captain. He came into my dorm, we had a chat, and then he left. From 11 to 12, I was kind of just in my dorm, but I couldn't really sleep, so I left, went past the right hallway, if that's relevant, so passing Indigo and Bashiva's rooms and all of that, and ended up by the elevators. It was 12:05, maybe, when Elmira came by. We talked. I can go over the talk in more detail, but I feel like this is the alibi time right now, so I'll do that later. And she headed up the elevators at around 12:20. I went to bed shortly after that. Checked on Callie before I went to sleep, was probably in bed at around 12:30 to 40, and then fell asleep only a few minutes after. I'm a heavy sleeper, so I didn't wake up because of the crash.
I can support this. I heard footsteps going across my room, and we confirmed really early on that it's, yeah.
Alright, I suppose it's my turn. So this was the day after the motive dropped and all the question answers got revealed. I didn't want anything to do with that. I stayed in my room the entire day, so I can guarantee no one saw me. I went to sleep very early, around, I think it was around 9 o'clock, and I didn't wake up around the crash at all, so. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Go next now.
No, Captain is next.
I go. uh, headed back down at like 11. Talked with Lilith. Then I don't know what time, but I went to my room. Then I went through the tunnel to go into Furnoshi Lad's room because I was planning my event and I needed to wake him up early so he can go round people up, which sadly did not happen. I did not hear no crash. Sadly. But yeah, I slept at like right after conversation with Lilith, so like 11:10. Yeah.
Thank you for your insight,
Thumbs up.
Captain.
Thumbs up.
Elliot.
For me, I was mainly with a group. I don't know if much really remember, but I'm pretty sure Calypso was there for negotiating. I don't know if Miko was there. I forgot, but I went to my dorm like around 10:20 p.m. But I really didn't fall asleep like on 10:35. And honestly, I didn't really hear that much until let's say in the like in the whole morning. Basically, I used her as some sort of crasher kind of thing, but I didn't try to mind that much, and I just went back to sleep. That's
Are we good?
all.
Okay, beautiful. I retreated to my dorm at around 6, I believe. I stayed there from till the afternoon, till the night, and I can confirm that Lilith walked past my room because I was in there all night and I didn't go to sleep until 2 a.m. So I did hear the big crash. That's like it. I was just in my room the whole time. If you need more evidence for that, Lilith walked past my room and Bashiva and Sinex did not open their doors the entire time.
Okay. I went to my room maybe like 11:30, whatever. I wasn't able to sleep. I heard the crash. I stayed up a while after that. I could confirm that I didn't hear Captain or Esmeralda's room being used, so unless they went through some sort of their vents, then they didn't use it. So they didn't leave.
Okay. Esmeralda.
I'm sorry, that oh shit, you should have heard me go back into my room. I like from around like what 8
Not the
to
time
9.
for this. Use your alibi. Say your alibi
Well, I'm
now.
getting to it. Well, from 8 to 9, I was in the aquarium swimming because, well, I'm a sea turtle and I wanted to swim for a while, trying to get my mind off some things. And afterward, like around 10, 11:30, I walked back to my room. And then, no, because I heard the crash right after. So it was around 12-ish to 1:30 when I went back to my room. And then stayed up for like another hour and a half just meditating before going back to sleep.
Okay. Funashi.
Yeah. I was upstairs for a good amount of my time, and then I got tired, so I went back to my room at around midnight. Captain, I can vouch for his little event. Him and I were discussing it. a bit earlier, so he suggested we bunk for the night. And when he woke me up to start setting up, that's kind of when the announcement went off because I was off to go get people. In regards to me going back to my dorm at midnight, I did hear the crash, but I didn't think much of it and just went back to bed.
Okay,
That's
Osiria.
Right. I was upstairs for most of the day, and then at around roughly 10 o'clock, I went back down to the basement and to my dorm. As far as I remember, there were a couple of people in the hallway at around that time. Lilith and Calypso were in the hallway, and I believe there were two others. I can't pinpoint who, though.
That's correct. It was me and Calypso and then Oshi and Bip, but they left us after we went inside.
Yeah. Calypso and Lilith went into their dorms at around the same time I did, which was around, I want to say, like a little later, 10:05, maybe 10.
Yeah.
And then at around midnight, I got woken up because of the whole crunch thing. I didn't think much of it, though, because I went back to sleep maybe around 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Suppose that makes it my
Else?
turn.
Yes, Empress. Whenever you're ready.
Per usual, I had an incredibly boring and unremarkable day before I retired to my chambers at 9:30 and was asleep by 10, just like it is every other night. I was awoken at midnight by a loud crash and went right back to sleep after deciding that I simply don't care enough.
Thank you, Empress.
Wait, when
next?
did you hear the crash?
Around midnight.
Okay.
Wasn't exactly sure of the time. There was no clock for me to look at.
Right. Thank you, Empress.
Okay,
Shiva.
thank you.
Syndex?
Okay, so like the night before, I guess, after I was talking with Miko and Bip, I went downstairs to the warehouse and I fell asleep in there. And the cabinets, I'm sure somebody's seen me in there before, but I was asleep and like I heard this bang thing. I guess that was probably the score box. And I kind of woke up for half a second, but I fell back asleep after. I did have a splitting headache after that, so maybe I shouldn't have slept down there.
Right. Thank you, Syndex. Miko? Okay. Thank you, Miko. Well, I guess Bip is just gonna stand there and try and nod and gesture with his hand, so
Well, he
won't be
can
able to
write.
see it now.
I understand
Well,
what you just
yeah.
said. Saying absolute gibberish.
Oh, he can write.
He's it's fine. Okay.
Right. Now, does anyone have any questions about each other's alibis? Now is the time for that.
Well, I'll start, I guess. I'm fairly confident in what Osiria said to be truth and fact, as well, I did see her go to a dorm. So I do believe that what she said is fact. I do also believe Elliot to be the truth. So that's my 2 cents on this.
So are
That's
we
all.
done wasting time?
What do you mean?
Do you have what to
I
say?
do wonder why yeah, Esme wasn't heard in the room if she claims to be in it. I don't know if we could go back to that or if we just ignore it.
Well, O'Shea said that she didn't hear my door open or close, which might be. Did you hear the crash, O'Shea?
I heard the crash.
When?
Then you probably could have heard. You would have heard my door open because I entered my room shortly after that.
Yeah, I didn't hear your door open, so. And I know I'm not lying, so.
And I know I entered my room because I woke up in my bed.
Wait, sorry. Question. You said you entered your room after the crash?
Yeah, I did. Like I was in the hall when it crashed, and then I just looked around for like a couple bit, and then walked in my room.
Right. Okay.
Well, okay, just saying, it probably takes time for chains to melt. Just saying. Just saying.
It's too bad we can't ask Elmira if she heard us to go into her room.
God,
I'll
it's
Well,
just
don't we
we
have
can't
like?
ask Elmira who the
Don't we
killer.
have a fortune teller? Don't we
I'll
have like a
just
mystic bitch?
speak up really
Like,
quickly because I forgot to say it during my section, but I can confirm Miko and Frenoshi were entering their dorms as I was leaving. At around midnight, and Osiria did indeed go into hers at 10, so I don't believe any of those three did it.
Lilith, remind me, please. Did you get back to your room after or before the crash?
It was before the crash. I didn't even hear the crash, and I'm not sure exactly when I fell asleep. I don't really remember, but it wouldn't have been like after 1 for sure. Definitely before 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Memory's shaky.
so what did we get out of this?
Everyone's accounted for.
I mean, we got 2 people who are disagreeing.
We've got quite
So
a couple
then-
of suspects ruled out.
So then we have thing 1 and thing 2. That was the ones who mangled the body.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Who found the body again? Who found Elmira first again?
O'Shea and Bib, I believe.
Yeah.
Wait. That's wait.
Waiting.
Sprinkle, I have a question about the body discovery mechanics.
Sprinkle.
Well,
Sprinkle is not here.
Sprinkle.
I know my head is empty, but I know you're
until
awake.
until we can get an answer, what I I think O'Shea might not have done it because, I mean, the thing about the body was that like the announcement went off when O'Shea and Bib found her, right?
I mean, I
But,
heard
like,
the announcement after like, there's 5 people in the room.
If like I don't know what the requirements are for the body discovery announcement, but if it was just if someone had saw her, wouldn't it just play when the killer killed her?
Well, no, that's stupid.
You're right.
Right. So if you can trigger the announcement, then theoretically you shouldn't be the killer.
I
Because if it was, because if it was just triggered by someone seeing the body, the killer would have been the person to set it off. My
Well, what if
assumption
someone
as of
sees
now is that.
But didn't 2 people see it at the same time? Or which one
After
entered
the
first?
killer already
Sorry,
saw
I
the
was there
body.
way before. I was there before Bip, so.
Ah, I see.
So O'Shea's good.
Okay, so what?
So the announcement was
Cool,
triggered
back
when
to
O'Shea and the.
Thanks, Sprinkle.
Okay.
So not O'Shea, not Bip,
Multiple.
not Fern.
So if it was just 2 people and nobody can be confirmed innocent.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Great.
Okay, so maybe we go back to the method of murder
So
then, or
hold
what
on.
happened after?
So when the announcement played, how many people were at the body again?
Like 5.
Yeah.
So, and only 2 people found it first.
They found it, and I know me and Mika walked on like shortly.
So if
So
I
Vulcan,
can, so if I can say this, then the two people who found it first, that didn't. Oh, the two people who found it first, that nothing happened. The announcement didn't play, right?
I believe it was me.
I mean, does this really matter? At the
I
end,
mean,
no one can be
Sprinkle,
confirmed innocent with it.
I believe Sprinkle also said that it's when multiple people find a body together, and if O'Shea was there long before Bip, they wouldn't have found it at the exact same time.
We didn't find the body together. We found it separately.
So
They
by
were in
that
there
logic,
first.
so by that logic, the announcement wouldn't be played. Once multiple people see the body, it's kind of like it adds up. Sorry.
Do we know if this multiple has a minimum cap? Like, what's the least amount of people?
Okay, does
Sugar.
okay. We do not have one.
Because if it takes multiple people to find it, and if only like people find it, like one person would find it separately. I mean, I guess in all fairness, that God.
I don't think
I feel
this
like
is
this
really
is not relevant.
helping anything. Could we just? We've gotten all of the alibis. Is there
More
anybody
than
we can
one?
just confirm as innocent? If we're able to whittle it down to a few suspects, we can just see what the evidence matches best of those people, right?
The footstep that was, well, both the footsteps actually. I don't think it could have been Indigo or Bathsheba based off the size of them, so I think those two are fine for this.
We also know it wasn't Almira's feet, so there's no chance of those footsteps being hers. It would have to be the killer.
I did want to
I'm
ask.
sorry, why do we know it's not Elmira's?
Because she had bird feet.
Talons for feet. Talons. Oh,
You can't even say her name right.
What did the footprint?
Elmira?
Standard?
It's supposed to be Elmira.
A regular schmegular footprint?
Yeah, I mean, well, based off of like the size, right? It really couldn't have been Indigo because it was too small to be Indigo's. No offense, Indigo.
Not
And then
taken.
it's too small to be Bathsheba's. No offense, Empress Bathsheba. So I feel like based off of that information alone, those two are like confirmed to not have done this. And Empress, if you don't mind me asking, you said you were in your room at what time?
9:30.
Did you see or hear anybody go in and out of the dorms before or after that?
No, I would have been paying any attention.
Thank you, Empress. Indigo, same question for you. Can you go over your alibi once again so we can work off that?
I went into my room at 6 p.m. and I stayed there until I fell asleep at 2 a.m. Around 12:30, there was a footsteps walking from the right to the left. It was either someone taller or someone bigger, or it could be just someone short and stubby. But there was footsteps,
Captain?
and earlier I connected that they were Lilith, and the same footsteps were going back again from left to right around I think 1:30. Might have my times wrong, but around that time.
Right, okay.
Okay, that's a lot. Very good.
Do you need me to summarize it for you? Maybe
No.
Calypso is right.
Oh, sorry, were you asking me a question?
Kill
I wasn't-
yourself, bro.
Oh, hey, whoa. Okay, well, I mean, I guess based going off of that information, whatever, due to the footprint, I feel like Michael, fuck.
Loser.
Whatever Empress Bathsheba Indigo said is fact, so Lilith, You did go out and you were at the elevators, you said?
Yeah, I was at the elevators.
Right, okay. And then you went back, you said, like, at 12:30?
12:30, yeah.
Right, okay. And then you said you heard, what was it, Miko and Fernoshi?
I saw
Or
them
saw?
enter their dorms when I first left at around midnight.
Alright, so then
I didn't
those
see
two
Esme anywhere, if that's important.
Okay, so then, based off of that, then Miko and Fernoshi would be cleared from this?
Yeah, I suppose.
Right. And, well, Osiria and I can vouch for each other and Elliot because we were all going to our dorms at relatively the same times.
Yeah.
So that takes out 3 more.
I have a question.
Yes,
I wasn't
Miko?
fully paying attention. What was Indigo saying about footsteps at 1:30 a.m.?
Yeah, why so late? Indigo.
Indigo?
Indigo.
Indigo? Did you?
I guess.
Okay, anyways, I said that I heard footsteps around 12:30 and then they came back around 1:30. My times may be off. They might not be, but that's when I heard it. 2 sets of footsteps, one at 12:30 and one at 11:30.
And do we know who either of those footsteps were?
From what I gathered through the investigation, they were both Lilith. The first set was going from right to left, and the second one was going from left to right. So it kind of just felt like someone walked out towards the elevator, did their little thing, and then came back. Exactly what Lilith said.
But didn't Lilith
And
return
you're
at 12?
I thought Lilith. Yes, it's kind of weird timing.
It is.
I don't.
Wait, guys, like, you don't wait.
waiting.
Take your time, Indigo.
Scrap the timing.
Good?
Scrap the time.
Girl.
First set of footsteps were at 12:05, going right to left, and the second thing of footsteps was at 12:30, going left to right.
So, what Lilith said.
So yeah, just confirms this.
And wait, can I just confirm something, Lilith? You never saw Esmeralda going back to her room, which she said she was doing at
No,
around that time.
I didn't see her at all for the entire 30 minutes. I think I would have heard her footsteps.
She did say she was in her room when the crash happened, and I was outside my room when the crash happened.
Okay,
so she wouldn't have seen me anyway.
She's also the only person we already know that was upstairs.
Wait, I have a suggestion. Remember when we were talking about how the score box falling might have hidden the cause of death?
Yeah.
What if it was used to try to mix up the alibis? If we're going with the theory that the chemicals or whatever had a delay for the dissolving of the chains, right? That means you could simply put the chemicals on the chains and then somehow get down. I don't know if we still agreed on the wings or whatever. And then like I don't know, I'm just thinking, what if the box was used to try to mix up alibis? Like, you say you're at a certain place when the box dropped. Well, that could be easy to clear you because you could just set up the box in, preemptively.
When do we believe that the box dropped again?
After Elmira was dead, I think is what we agreed upon.
Shortly after.
Well, yes, but what time exactly?
It was definitely after midnight, maybe around 1 in the morning.
Around 1, then.
I mean, yeah, was anybody else awake who heard it? I mean, it'd be nice if we could pinpoint a time, because if we write on my theory, then whoever might have been accounted for when the box fell might actually be suspicious.
The box fell around 12:31. 30 a.m. From my knowledge. I have a clock, so.
Guys, look what Miko said.
Where?
Indigo, did you hear before you went to sleep? Miko's asking.
Yeah.
Did you hear the footsteps
Yeah.
on the way back before or after the crash?
I heard it before I went to sleep and a little bit after I heard the footsteps for the second time.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Wait, so how long would it even take for it to dissolve? Like an hour and a half?
Depending on how much acid and depending on what acid.
Should we actually start talking about the chemicals then?
Yeah.
We've
Maybe.
spent time talking about the chemicals, I feel.
Should probably start talking about it more in depth then.
Yeah, I'd like to speak about it again, please, pretty please.
So, the more notable ones, if I'm correct, well, obviously correct, I have the book. We could discard water, orange soda, all that junk. I really doubt any of that was used. Obviously. We should probably want to talk about HCl and cyanide more in depth first, since, of course, they're the ones missing from the vending machine. Which, quite frankly, first of all, why is that in the vending machine? Rickle, did you just want to fuck with us?
I didn't put it there.
I mean, it doesn't matter why it's there. It's just already there.
It was used anyway.
Back to my point. We should probably want to discuss what those.
Wait, what'd you say?
This.
Did anybody else hear Sprinkle say that it wasn't used anyway?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait. What?
So it's just there for fun.
Sprinkle just said that they weren't used anyways.
What wasn't used anyway?
We probably heard.
So they weren't used for what? The killing? The
They
burning?
just weren't used. They weren't used anyway. They weren't used. Doesn't matter. It's not important. Sorry, that's just what not getting used means. It just doesn't get used. Someone could have easily just, grabbed it to cover up something that they did otherwise.
If nobody's going to say anything, should we talk about a flower petal maybe?
Right.
Lilith,
What could we possibly figure out from the flower?
Lilith, why are you so mad about that?
Because I've been over this multiple times with people.
Well, you
And people will take what I say Okay, then you can ask me. Then you can ask me. You can ask the person who was the last one to see the victim alive about if they had a flower petal in their hair and the colors instead of talking to other people about it. It's a flower petal.
But why
It didn't change colors. It didn't murder her. It's a fucking flower petal.
change colors?
That was a theory. That was a theory.
From who?
Because that specific type of flower can, or something like that.
Hey, but why is the flower important? I'm curious. What are we
It could
doing?
be there.
I mean, it was removed. The
Right.
petal was removed from
That
the
means it
hair
was-
in the first place after the body was desecrated.
That means it's something important. If the killer went out of
Or
their
they
way
just. Oh my god.
if the killer went out of their way to remove it, then that means that's probably
And
important.
that's if the killer is the person who desecrated the body, which still doesn't make sense.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to desecrate the body in the first place.
They're probably the killer, or they're probably somebody who decided to just be an ass.
Oh my god. Counter argument, wouldn't taking the petal just confirm that was it?
Oh
That
my
it was
god,
important?
that's
Or
scary.
just confirm that.
What is? Mom?
Shush.
Anyway, Lilith, what were you saying?
I'm saying that it was a petal in her hair. I saw it previously, all of that shit. They left it there, and then if they take it a day later, that just confirms it's important. If they left it there, would we be paying it any mind at all? What is the logic of that?
Probably if, don't think anybody would want to leave irrelevant evidence that could probably be relevant anyway.
Oh my god.
Even the smallest things can be taken into consideration. Can and should be taken into consideration. I brought up.
They can be taken into consideration, yes, but if we hard
Okay.
focus on them and nothing comes from it, then what's the point?
If we're taking everything into consideration, can we just look at the two people whose stories don't back each other that we just glossed over?
And
Esme, what was your exact
Actually,
path?
yeah, why did we skip over that?
With all due respect,
I said.
Go, Captain, since your opinion is much more valid than a woman's.
Go, go, go.
Okay, so since Captain doesn't have the balls to say anything, I will. With all due respect, we've been going in circles for almost 2 hours now, repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and I don't think a flower petal is going to be the catalyst to determine what fixes this or what solves this case and what doesn't. So that's my 2 cents. So if we could actually talk about useful things, like, I don't know, alibis and I guess the poison and what we think happened and stuff instead of focusing on a flower petal.
Just wanted to ask since apparently it was this big problem and I didn't know why. Since it was there and it got removed the second, that's gonna be in the back of my mind. Won't bring it up until later.
Well,
Go. Hey, stop.
okay. Damn.
Not you, not you.
No, you go. I wasn't even gonna say anything.
Was someone gonna go or?
I mean, if we're taking Sprinkle's word as law on the poison thing, should we acknowledge what she apparently told Oshi, like yesterday? Remember hearing something?
Oh, the.
Sorry, Oshi told me yesterday. Not Oshi. Oh my gosh, that's me. Sprinkle told me yesterday that Bashiva was the one that desecrated the corpse, and Bashiva told Sprinkle it. Just saying.
And she did.
I mean, come on, are we surprised? But still.
Yeah, I did. I did it. I desecrated the body.
But then why are you lying about it?
Because I thought it would be fun. This entire thing has been so boring. Every second here. I'm tired of it. I thought somebody was trying to have some fun, trying to play the game. I thought I would be playing a game too. There was a net and Elmira was dead. They were just as good as a puck as they are a corpse.
And considering you have that giant ass hammer, you used it as a hockey stick, right?
No, not quite. I took that stupid pedal that everybody is so obsessed with away.
Oh my god.
I picked her up and I spun her around and around and around and around and I threw her and I missed. I missed, so that's why she slid off to the right. So then I picked her back up and I brought her back over and I used my mace and I batted her into the goal. That's why her fucking spine is broken. I desecrated the body, and you know what else? I've got this stupid cyanide that everybody's so worried about.
What?
Right here.
Oh my god.
You're choking.
There was no cyanide. I didn't even have any idea what it was until this whole thing came up. I was just going to slip it into Miko's drink or somebody. I wanted to see what it did given the chance. But no.
Wait, so you have it right now, right? Like,
Yes.
Yes, of course, right here.
You have the other one or no?
No, why would I have the other one? That thing smells terrible.
But you did grab it, right?
No, I've got nothing to do with that one.
That's what it was. Oh my fucking god.
I remember I spoke with you once during that investigation. You said you didn't know anything about that vending machine at all.
Well, of course, I was trying to tell a lie.
Well, obviously, now that I know.
Yeah, people do tend to lie.
You basically say that it's okay.
I don't know, I was just curious. It wasn't long after I was redirected by Lilith. I wanted to take the opportunity to try and make things more interesting around here, and Lilith let me know about her answers to this whole trust question and these touchy subjects. That's why I got the whole idea to go after Miko.
Oh.
Because of what she answered.
Excuse you?
Miko, you
Well,
realize these questions.
she was already dead, and the truth is in the air now. Thank you,
Okay.
Bashiva, for finally coming out with it.
Of course, it only took you long enough.
But honestly, now with
We
that,
already knew it was you. I mean, it was
I mean, I
totally
didn't
obvious that no one else would do it.
If you were so confident that it were me, you wouldn't have spent the last hour glossing over the fact that it could have been. You would have been confident and proceeded with things. But no, you were nervous. Everybody here is nervous.
Wait, Bryce, I have a question.
What do you want, Godling?
Well, you say you desecrated the body, correct? But that doesn't mean you necessarily, killed her to begin with, correct?
Of course not. I just thought I'd have my fun.
Right.
Hey, so she also said she did not get the other one, so that probably was used. So that's so fun.
So I guess she's clear now. Guess.
Well, yeah, she already was with the blood print.
Well, yes. So who that lives?
So if neither substance was used in this case, then what was the foam in her mouth?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
wait, if the cyanide was used, or if neither substance was used.
Neither. Neither.
Neither.
Wait, I
HCO.
missed. Wait, yeah, I missed it. Why are we saying the HCl wasn't used?
Wait, I thought. Oh yeah, it was. She
Apparently,
only took
Sprinkle said
the.
something about neither being used. That's what I heard, right?
Shiva, is the current bottle of cyanide you have full or empty?
Completely
Oh my
full.
god.
Nobody else has had it apart from me.
And you didn't grab the other one, right?
It was
Nope.
literally
It's
said
the
it not.
She
Can I
just
see
said
it?
that she didn't.
Why are we going in circles asking if Bashiva grabbed the other one? Bashiva already said that they did
Confirm
not.
Yeah, but Shiva
Okay,
basically already
so it
said
was
that
used.
she didn't take the other one because it smelled terribly, so. But it's still missing, so I don't know.
Okay,
So
so
are
the
we
other one probably was used then, yes?
Yeah, are we to assume that was used on
Like-
Lane's and Elmira?
The HDL is
Probably.
probably the one that was used to kill Elmira and to fuck up with the score box.
Well, I don't think the bottle of the HCl was big enough to melt all of the change. It didn't look big enough, so something else was used.
Yeah, but what happens with that bottle then? Because like, Mushiba has one, but the other one is missing.
No, the other bottle is the one that Lilith and I found. Like, I think it was 2 days ago when the investigation first started.
Right.
We
There was an
Oh,
empty
makes
bottle
sense.
underneath.
Makes sense.
I
Makes
fucking
There was
sense.
an empty bottle underneath. It smelled bad.
it was a horrible stench. In all my years, I've never smelled anything as horrible as that. But I digress.
Ooh, wait, hang on. Okay, Calypso, you said that like there wasn't enough to.
It didn't look enough to melt all four. Yes, the bottle was too small.
Well, listen, this might be a crack theory or whatever, but what if the killer really want to backpedal on my idea or agree with my idea or bring it back up? But what if the killer used a small amount, just barely enough to melt the chains after a long time? I still really think that my idea might be right. But, you know, I mean, how much of that stuff is lethal? Like, how much of a dose would kill?
Anyone want to bet
Exactly.
on that?
Exactly. We don't even know how much would kill. So I
Because
could be right.
I think Zendex is onto something here. Because even if just a little amount is enough to kill somebody, they could use the rest to fuck up the chains.
And how?
But we still we don't have an idea of what it could be then. Like we're figuring it out that, but we still have no idea costing.
All right, so
Are we sure? Are we sure we don't have like anything else that could help with the case at all?
I mean, still just the alibis.
I would like to talk about the alibis again. No, I'm not letting this idea go. The first good fucking idea I've had in my life. I'm not letting it go. Please just
Well,
let me. I'm so sorry, but Okay. So yeah, do we really think that like you would need a big dosage to kill anyone if they were to consume it?
I mean, Myra did have a really specific diet, so I feel like she'd be sensitive to stuff like that in general.
Exactly.
She was
So
always.
if I don't think she would have to consume a large amount for it to take effect.
Entirely.
Exactly.
And even
And
if
then
that, sometimes poisons, even the littlest bit can do some really bad damage to you.
Yeah. So if you use that on both Elmira and the chains, then I think that you could both kill Elmira and gain an alibi with the box having a delayed fall at the same time.
There's also a good chance that the poison could have just been used to incapacitate her so that they could remove their wings and then throw her off.
That could also be a thing,
But
yeah.
how would she slide into the goal?
Momentum, Captain.
Yeah, but oh, like they threw her like that. Okay, I understood wrong. My bad. My bad.
Can I ask, how exactly do we currently think that this, like, how do we think it played out? Like a play-by-play of how the murder happened. Do we have any sort of how that happened?
I
don't think
I
so.
think I kind of want to jump on that a little bit. Lilith, what time did you talk with Elmira again? Before she went upstairs, of course.
I mean, my memory is shaky. It was late, but I think it was just 12 to 12:30, that general range.
Wait.
I know that I talked to Captain at 11, and a good deal of time had passed from when I talked to Captain. I left my room, so yeah, it would have been around midnight.
Okay. So around midnight or a little bit after that, Elmira goes upstairs. What time does Elmira meet with the killer, approximately?
After Lilith's discussion with her, which how long were you guys talking?
It was a good bit, maybe 15, 20 minutes. By the time I left her, it was easily probably 12:30, somewhere in that range. My memory isn't the best, but I'm fairly confident.
Oh, here's what I'm thinking.
Who's to say you're not lying? Couldn't you just follow
I don't
Elmira
think
up?
Don't we
I
have
don't think she would.
don't we
And-
already have someone confirming that Lilith
Go
walked
confirm.
back to the dorm home?
What we don't have confirmed is the fact that Esmeralda said that she was going back to her dorm room, and nobody saw her, and Lilith was out around that time.
Yeah,
Just
12 to 12:30. Didn't see Esme anywhere. I think I would have heard her footsteps.
Just saying, just making it clear. And
Also, haven't we already said? Hasn't Esmeralda already said that Lilith was already in her room when she heard the crash, while Esmeralda was outside of the room?
But Esme was So was Esme what in the dorm and then left for the crash?
So why would
Oh my god.
Esmeralda be out of her room before the crash? That's what I'm
She claimed to be.
Doesn't Esmeralda question?
In the aquarium.
on the first floor.
Yes.
And then what time did you head to bed?
Like like 2, 3 a.m. I was meditating before I go to bed.
Oh my god.
If the crash was shortly after when
Wait, then which hallway did you take to get to your room? The left one?
The hallway that leads to my room?
They both lead to your room. One just takes a little longer.
Well, the
Dipshit.
closer one.
Then say that.
This way?
Well.
Well, just to be clear,
Do we
you
have
said
like?
with Elmira at around midnight?
Yes, I've said this over and over again. It was.
Clarification. I'm trying to.
Yes, it was midnight. I know it was midnight. We talked for about 30 minutes. It was by the elevators.
So midnight to 12:30. You guys were talking.
She was still alive at 12:30.
Okay. Oh, she goes upstairs. Somebody said she went to get her nails done. Is that what we can assume here?
Well, obviously she didn't get her nails done if she's dead in the ice hockey, you know.
isn't that like really close to the aquarium though? Like where the salon is, or am I like crazy?
that's because she never went to the salon, she went to the ice hockey rink.
I would also
And
like
the
to
aquarium's
say that from my own conversation with Lilith, from what they said, Elmira was in a rush to get upstairs, seemingly. And as they've said here in trial, they felt like they still had time left here. So I personally believe from that conclusion and how Elmira herself has acted around here that she was in fact trying to murder someone and went to the ice hockey rink to do so. She lied to Lilith about going to the salon so she could kill someone.
And then when she got upstairs, she got pushed.
Either that or you're claiming it's self-defense.
Or they just fought.
Right. Yeah, that. That's
I don't
probably
think she lied.
best.
So then, if we're saying it's self-defense, then we need to look at the people who weren't in the room at all during that time. So Esmeralda and who else? Who
There
who
is
wasn't in the
one
dorm?
person who was already upstairs at the time Elmira went up, and that person is Esmeralda.
Which we've been knowing for a while now, and I've been saying it for a while now. But
Yeah,
yeah.
and we ignored you for a while now.
Is
You know,
anyone else going
for
to
no
say?
reason.
Because the last time I checked,
Mirella,
I
do you
overheard
have
a few
any
other
sort of
people who
defense
don't
for
sleep in
yourself?
their dorms.
Right, and
Well,
that's Esmeralda Syndex.
I sleep in my dorm.
I know, but you
And-
weren't
and-
in your dorm.
Right. You were not in your dorm at the time of the crash, right?
No,
Well,
I
then the
was
two
in
people were.
my dorm at the time of the crash.
Wait, Esme, sorry, what was your pathing? You were just in the aquarium?
Yeah, just swimming in the big tank.
Did anybody else get Bip's notes?
What?
No.
Oh,
He
about who he
told me
suspected?
about his patrol. He stays up and patrols. He said he saw nobody. He was up there the whole night, went by the aquarium multiple times. He saw nobody.
Do you have those notes on you?
Or can Bib?
No, I don't.
Can Bib?
Can it confirm?
The guy's not here.
Bib,
Y'all are wrong for that.
Bib,
Alright.
Bro.
Baby got this. Baby got this, King.
Go, Kylie, go. You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay, wait, so back to me piecing things up. Lilith and Elmira are speaking from 12 to 12:30. Correct, Lilith?
That's what I remember, yes.
You guys are by the elevators. She tells you she's going up to get her nails done, but clearly that wasn't the case. The killer,
Okay.
God forbid, already was up there. And if she said she was going to kill someone, she was going to kill someone. So she probably got something of a sort. I want to assume it's the substance because I don't know if anybody here really knows much. It's also stated that she's got a very weird diet, right?
Yeah.
So if the killer and her were fighting, the killer probably got to what she had, or if she had the substance, or if the killer had the substance entirely, the killer used the substance on her probably, maybe to knock her out, maybe to do something else, whatever, kill her, but not to fuck up where she died entirely. So I don't know.
Just not to like be annoying or anything, but if they were fighting, wouldn't there be injuries on the killer?
What do you mean?
Like if you're saying that they got in some sort of scuffle or like a fight, if it was physical, wouldn't they at least have like a scratch because of her talons? Or at least something. And if Elmira was, let's say, fighting, would some of her feathers fallen out? But from the look at her wings, her feathers are still 100% intact and not bruised up or anything.
So it wasn't in self-defense, and the killer knew what they were doing.
So, like a martial artist.
Right.
I know it's bad, but you're also accusing the guy who's been seen by like 3 people.
I was in my dorm at the time.
I'm just saying they have experience.
I'm sorry, can we not talk about how Esme blatantly lied about their alibi?
I would also like to
Esmeralda, where were
mention-
you?
I mean, I was in my room.
You were in your room after the crash, right? When did you go to your room?
What, the real one or the one I told you?
The real one.
Really, what we want to hear? You're obviously the fake one.
Well, to be blatant, it's not really anything very pizzazzy. I was low key just standing in my room meditating that entire time from 8 to 12. Went to sleep, honestly. I wasn't really in the aquarium. I was just
So you just wanted
meditating.
to feel important.
I didn't actually think someone would check the aquarium, so I just wanted to do that to say I was upstairs.
You lied about an alibi during a murder trial.
You realize how bad that makes you look, right?
Right.
If
You realize
someone
how
wasn't
stupid that makes you
would-
sound as well.
What?
You intentionally lie about your alibi, placing yourself closer to the crime scene in the hopes that no one would check up. Oh my god, you cannot be serious.
Not during the night, at least.
Basically, you're stupid as fuck.
Okay, but
Why
though?
Pretty sometimes interesting. I mean, if I weren't at least lying about this, who would you be yelling at? Exactly. We wouldn't be anywhere. We would have just been here sitting in silence.
We haven't
wasting-
gotten anywhere because you lied. I don't see how this isn't obvious. We spent like an hour or however long wasted on you because you're a liar. Liar. Liar, liar. That's how it's spelled. You wasted time. Now we're not going to get the killer because you lied.
It's ORT.
Oh.
Okay, well, you guys can continue your conversation. I'm gonna go back to meditating.
Right, so we can just not in the future, we just know not to trust Esmeralda. Can we just all agree that we're not going to listen to anything that woman says?
I
Yes,
hope you
yes.
forget
all
to
in
breathe
agreement?
when
Okay, good.
meditating and choke and die.
I can't believe you have 2 liars now.
Esmeralda,
fun.
I don't think you should be meditating right now, especially if
Who
you just
cares?
lied.
Who cares? If just leave her.
Let's just
what's she gonna
continue. We're not going
contribute?
to anywhere. We still have
What
some
is-
little time left. Y'all
What
fucking
is she-
annoying me.
If she's not contributing, I don't see the point in even yelling at her anymore.
Just continue. We already know. Okay, so what we are to?
Oh my gosh, I have to go back through all the freaking.
Kind of about the fact that the Elmira.
Do we
was-
know something about Biff at all?
Right, I
was
was gonna ask. Pip was patrolling, but never saw Elmira or anyone in the ice hockey rink ever.
Did he even go in there?
No, he didn't. It was mainly the range of Decor Villa, Aquarium, Art Gallery, Aim Point, Bar, just that
So
section.
the other side of the room.
Correct.
Okay.
Why are you only patrolling the other side? That doesn't make sense.
I think it was because he likes that area. He's taken a liking to that side of it. What is this called again, Lilith? The place? Whatever it's called. He's taken a liking.
Yeah.
So we missed out on a crucial piece of evidence because that's great to know. Maybe someone else should be patrolling.
Okay, so sorry. Can I ask? Bip is unaccounted for upstairs, is the only other person we know is upstairs. And we also know that Elmira said that if she were to kill someone, it would be a man, which Bip is.
Bip is a boy, not a man.
Still of that similar gender. That is something we have to take into consideration.
I mean,
So
Bip
then
Bip is
can we
the only
say
person upstairs.
index then?
Bip is
I'm sorry.
Bip is male. Bip is someone who would be easy to target considerably, considering a few people put them in the thing, and just them in general. Like, I feel like Bip would be someone that Elmira would target, and I feel fairly confident in saying that Elmira tried to kill someone, and that someone was Bip, and Bip acted in
Counter
self-defense.
argument. If Bip's patrol path confirmed Esme was lying, which she admits to, doesn't that confirm his path was at least somewhat true? Not only that, the times in which he allotted to being by the aquarium were the same period of times.
No one else
Hey,
up there.
Jennifer, maybe if you let me finish my sentence before interrupting, we would get somewhere.
Sorry. Continue.
As I was saying, based on the notes Bip gave me, the times in which he was around the aquarium were also when the crash supposedly happened, if it did happen in that, 1 to 1:30 time frame, since I was awake before 1 and didn't hear it. And if Esme lied and confirmed she lied, that proves that Bip is reliable. Thank you.
Oh my god. So back at square zero.
Technically.
So we didn't go anywhere. Just all the time wasted for what?
Because
That's
you have
not
two
exactly
people
true.
holding so much information and not wanting to tell anybody anything.
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm?
So we are well aware of all. Let's not start back at square zero, but we need to go back in time. Okay, when we saw the body first, how many creators were there? Can one person answer me that?
2.
So I said one person and 5 people answered, but yes, there were 2 creators.
Only 2 answered.
So next I'm gonna slime you out. Anyways, there were 2 creators. We have confirmed that Elmira's rings were removed from her body. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So using that logic and seeing as that there were 2 creators, that means that the killer almost logically had to have used Elmira's rings to break the fall from the top of the catwalk in the ice hockey arena to the bottom and not die. Yes? Which means that it's someone which means that this killer is either someone who cannot fly to begin with or someone who doesn't have wings. Right? And then if we want to go based off of the fact that there is a bloody footprint which already clears Indigo and Bathsheba, correct? And we have 3 people who we've confirmed were out of their rooms. Shouldn't we be looking at those 3 people? Yes or no?
Yes.
And instead of going in circles like we have been for the past hour and a half, like you morons, let's start. And we have suspects there. We have Bip, but if Bip is claimed to be reliable, then he's out of the question, which means it's only Esme and, well,
Nope, not me.
Lilith.
Good luck though. Down
What about
means you
Syntax?
learn.
Didn't he sleep in his room?
I mean, if we're counting just Bip, me, and Lilith, wouldn't it just be Lilith though?
Lilith was
Because I was
confirmed.
already confirmed to
Well,
lying about my whereabouts on this first floor, which means I was in my room
Indigo
that entire.
confirms Lilith's whereabouts. Don't start.
I mean, but okay,
Wait,
Miko,
here,
can I
here,
ask you something? Hold on, Miko, can I ask you something?
Me?
Yes, you. What was Lilith's secret again? If you still
Doesn't
have that written
remember
down.
stuff or something like that.
So she has memory issues. So let's go back to what Syndex was saying about how the box was about distracting us from the time of death. So wouldn't it be that Lilith may have just misremembered when she saw Elmira?
But I don't think
But
she would
wouldn't there
lie
be
about
footsteps?
that.
I mean, I'm not disputing her alibi of her walking Calypso to her room around like 12:30. But I'm
I
just
was
saying,
there though to see Lilith walking Calypso back to her room because I was with Lilith at that time. So was Bip. Me, Bip, Lilith, and Calypso were together.
Yeah, they.
Why do you keep trying to contribute when we don't know what? When we don't trust you, don't contribute. Shut up. Don't speak. Nobody wants to hear you speak, Esmeralda.
Oh, but I don't give a fuck. If Lilith has memory issues, which I'm confirming what her secret says, then let's say Elmira actually died around 10, 11-ish.
No,
she didn't. I was okay. I was
or
there.
sometimes earlier than when we actually got her, when we actually think she died.
This woman apparently has some hearing issues. Can you
just
hear that?
let-
This woman has hearing issues.
O'Shea. Just let her take the floor for now. As much as she's been very unhelpful this trial.
Why are we letting someone who wasted like hours of her time take the floor?
O'Shea, if you don't stop bitching, I won't get a chance to defend myself before time runs out. I appreciate it, but please be quiet.
So I'm not saying Lilith did it. I'm just gonna put that up there. But I am saying that maybe she got the time of when she saw Mira wrong. So that means our entire timeline is wrong too.
No, because Indigo heard her footsteps at both times that she said,
I'm
so
not
that doesn't
disputing
fucking
that.
matter.
I'm saying that when she saw Elmira was before the time she actually said.
Hang on. Just we keep talking about footsteps. We keep talking about footsteps. Lilith. Hang on. I need to think for a second. Give me one moment, please. Lilith, you have wings yourself, right?
I mean, I do, but they're not exactly operational. Back in my glory days, they were. But I'm, as you can see, not really one for flight.
And lock in. What the fuck do you mean you need me?
Yo, do you mind?
We're in a trial.
No. I'm not locked in real quick. Can I have a moment of not locked in while I join?
I'm server muting you, but yes, I'll teleport you in. I'll
What
recap
the
you in
fuck do you
DMs.
mean
We're
you need
continuing.
me?
RJ, you're muting, and you're joining the world, and I'll DM you.
Crazy.
Okay, well, just a theory. Can you slightly hover? Like, are they functional at all?
No, they're not. Not at all.
Okay.
Wouldn't be able to get down from the score box using them if that's what you're implying.
That's not what I'm implying.
What are you?
I just want to mention from earlier that Lilith.
Let me finish.
Lilith doesn't like heights because I was up there before with Lilith. Lilith wouldn't go up there. Just saying.
Okay, well, that wasn't what I was gonna fucking talk about. Let me finish. Anyway, could Lilith theoretically hide footsteps by ever so slightly hovering in the air? Therefore, hiding her path that she traveled. Therefore, falsifying an alibi. In any sense.
But
it again doesn't matter because Indigo heard her footsteps at the time she was talking about.
Jennifer, I think the point
but-
is I was unaccounted for from 11 to 12.
And like I said, falsifying an alibi. If she was walking, then it would mean she was accounted for, which gives her an alibi. That's the point I was getting to. If she was flying or slightly hovering above the ground, that means she would be able to get around without being noticed. Sorry, just another crack theory of mine, I guess.
Could she set it
Counter
up in like
argument:
5
if I
minutes?
was capable of that, why would I leave bloody footprints?
That's true. Continue.
Do you get tired of flying?
Do you get tired of talking?
No, actually.
Okay, well, everybody
We
else
can
gets tired of you talking.
Well, I don't, like I said, I don't really care, but you said your wings don't work as well, so wouldn't that mean that you would still need to land sometimes?
Oh,
That would explain the only
I
random
think what she's trying to say is nowadays she's more of a cripple.
Maybe, but I'm just saying that Lilith is, to me, looking a bit odd about this.
I mean, I don't think she would. No, I don't think she would do something like that. I mean, as
You've
you all.
known the girl for a week.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I've gotten to know her pretty well. But are you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she would. Oh, what is?
Because you don't think she would doesn't mean she wouldn't.
Bib is telling me that he heard Lilith at 12 to 12:30 in the basement. Thank you, Bib.
Exactly my point, and this is also backed up by fucking Indigo.
I feel like you guys weren't hearing me, period, when I was talking about how that didn't affect when she was in the basement.
I thought it was upstairs at that time. But...
Was he up or not?
Well, okay. Can I just think? Okay, I dropped Lilith off with Calypso at Calypso's room at like 11 whatever, 11:30 whatever. Whenever I went to bed.
10. It was 10.
Whatever. So you're telling me that throughout that time, Lilith puts Calypso to sleep. Then Lilith walks all the way upstairs. Lilith
I talked
then
to Captain
She also talked to
before.
me. Yes.
Oh yeah, talks to Captain. Then Lilith has to go all the way upstairs. Then Lilith has to get the bottle. Then Lilith has to go all the way up to the top of the ice rink, which, as I mentioned before, Lilith doesn't like heights. Okay? Then Lilith has to pour the acid on that. Then Lilith has to go down, talk to Elmira. Then Lilith has to go back up, while also Indigo, hearing Lilith's footsteps, go back up to the whatever first floor. Then Lilith has to kill Elmira. Then Lilith has to go back down and do that in like the span of what, like 30 minutes?
Can I interject real
Like
quick?
25.
May I interject?
Yeah.
Bib. Well, it's technically Bib interjecting, but I'm just the voice for Bib currently. He's saying that 12:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. Was when the crash happened, and he can clear Lilith for this. So, and I think we've
So
confirmed
can
that
we
whatever Bib
stop
says is.
blaming Lilith? Please, it's getting us
Exactly.
nowhere.
It's not Lilith. Guys.
I don't say it was.
Okay, so you were just trying to lie to put Lilith in danger again. For what reason? You're
Wouldn't be the
stupid.
first time
You're
you've
not
lied in
stupid.
trial for no reason. Holy
You're not
shit.
stupid, Esmeralda. I think you're just like I don't know what you are, but I don't. Okay, you're something. Okay, I don't even think you're like a real person. You're just something.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. Well, I don't really give a fuck because I'm still gonna be on the Lilith bandwagon.
The Lilith bandwagon that has little to no actual logical evidence backing it.
I mean,
Great
you guys are
logic.
and you found it logical. I'm saying that Elmira was killed before all of that even happened, and you guys are pushing it in front of all of that, even though I'm saying
I
the
was
complete.
with Lilith the entire day.
Ooh.
I was with Lilith basically the entire day. So when would Lilith have the time to kill Elmira?
I mean,
Riddle me this. Riddle me this, Esmeralda.
what are you, a riddle door? Can I
What
like?
the fuck is a riddle door?
Ha 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 ha.
Esmeralda is kind of built like a door.
I'm waiting for the riddle.
Maybe she should shut it.
How would Lilith kill when I was with her the entire day? And when I wasn't with her, guess who was? Calypso. So tell me how.
So were you there when she was talking to Elmira?
We only had like 15 minutes to do all of that. And you're saying
Were you there?
you're saying that Elmira was killed before it happened, but I was with Lilith the entire day. How would Elmira be killed while I was with Lilith the entire day?
Were you there when Elmira was talking to Lilith?
But you were saying okay. You were saying
No,
Elmira
but
was
you're saying you were with her that entire time. So were you with her during that? Then I don't think you're with her that entire time.
Your logic still doesn't really make any sense, though. The timing is very, 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 very odd.
I mean, I don't really have a better theory.
While we were talking about
So
Lilith? Or not Lilith.
What?
Esmeralda. I'm sorry. Esmeralda said something about. This is not to accuse anyone, but something about the person who was killing her having to talk to Elmira and then go back up the ladder. That's weird. Why would Elmira just sit there while the person goes up the ladder with a bottle of. I don't. It's just really weird. Why? Why would Elmira watch this all go down and not do anything?
I mean, how do you know she saw?
Maybe she was.
Maybe she died and then they decide to drop it.
Maybe she was willing to be murdered.
she already said she was going to kill someone. I don't think she was willing to be murdered.
Well, obviously she was willing to die because one of the punishments here for killing is dying, right? So she's very complacent with dying, and like, I don't know. I'm just. I don't know. Sorry.
Wait, do we run out of time?
We have 20 minutes.
Oh hell.
I'm going to crack everyone.
Girl, please don't do that.
Okay. So, who doesn't have a concrete alibi?
Fifth.
You're all getting cracked in due time.
We also
Can
have
you
the fact
not?
that Merelda has been lying this entire time, so we really don't know if we could take whatever the fuck she's saying as proof that she's actually innocent. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. You know, just putting that out there. And I'm definitely not skipping over this person.
Oh, she. I think it was Syntax.
Excuse me?
What?
I think it was Syntax.
No, we heard you, but what do you mean?
I mean, you're unaccounted for, right? Can anybody hear back where you were?
Where was you?
Warehouse.
Sleeping in the warehouse, allegedly. The order of events was Elmira dying, then the box falling, right?
Yeah.
But if the box falling was a diversion for the kill, then it wouldn't have mattered that it set that up because whoever did it would have still had to reattach the wings. And that was done after the box fell because the score counter didn't go up. It would have gone up if they went into the goal to reattach the wings.
Okay, so how does this connect to me at all?
Well, that would then extend the time for me to do the kill, right?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Clear me based on what Indigo said would clear a lot of people, and you're just unaccounted for. Oh, she can back Esme. The records can back Bit.
Okay, wait. So we're saying I've done. Okay, no. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, you did say you wanted to die.
What's the other alternative? I vote for myself.
No, that's not what I'm.
Well, I
You're
mean, it kind of
saying-
makes a little bit of sense.
Dude, no, I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help us fucking survive the entire time. Can we not? I didn't fucking do anything.
Does it have to be someone I like?
I didn't do anything.
I mean, it
So
would
then who
explain
did?
how they weren't infected by chemicals.
What are you talking about? Anybody could simply just not be affected by the chemicals. They just cover their face with anything. It's pretty simple. I mean, working with chemicals isn't deadly if you know what you're doing.
I mean, either way, it is a good point. You are entirely comprised of corrosive sludge. There would be no need for any external substance to melt any chains for you.
Syntax.
What?
A quick question. Are you able to corrode any sort of metal? Or at least melt anything? Since your properties are like that. I want to ask if you're able to corrode like any sort of metal. Yeah.
I mean, if we want to test if they want to melt metal, we have Osiria.
I'd rather not.
Just an idea.
Yeah, I can, but I didn't do that.
I mean, but if I'm just saying, if Syntax is our perpetrator, why need the hydrochloric acid? That you would just need the cyanide. There's no need for him to use the hydrochloric acid on the chains if he can just do it naturally.
Exactly. So why the hell would I grab that? Makes no fucking sense. It's idiotic, and I don't understand why I was.
Maybe it was grabbed just to confuse us?
Or maybe to incapacitate.
Exactly.
I don't think no cyanide is used for that. I don't think the hydrochloric acid can knock someone out.
Hey, we already confirmed that Syntax doesn't have the cyanide. That's Bashuva.
Yeah. So it's Syndex or Lilith, and we just knocked out Syndex. So
okay.
hey,
So
Are we
Hey,
jumping
hey.
back on the same person who we've already knocked out before we knocked out Syndex?
Okay, hang on. Can I defend myself just real quick? Hypothetical. So, are we still saying that theoretically, if I killed Elmira, why would I? Never mind. It's fucking stupid, and that'd incriminate me more because I'm asking a stupid question. Nobody's gonna fucking believe me.
Syndex, if it's not you, who is it?
It's probably still Lilith. I don't fucking trust it.
You see?
Doesn't make sense again.
Yeah. So, whatever you want to believe. She was
Calypso, can I ask what time you left the Lilith? Because I know you had to.
Okay, but even then,
Sorry,
I
what?
was talking after
No, I'm just
with
asking.
Lilith.
No, I'm just
Sorry,
asking.
what happened?
When did you leave Lilith?
I think it was somewhere around the 10 to 10:30 mark. I'm not
And
sure.
you left them with no one else, right? Or
No,
was
no.
there someone?
No. Okay, can we stop this?
Can we
Because this
stop? Because
bandwagon
I
does not make
literally,
any sense.
I literally talked to Lilith afterwards as well. Like, I don't.
This bandwagon
Guys.
makes no sense, and we've
Okay,
already
so
pointed
if
out multiple
Calypso
different
talked
roles
to
in the
Lilith,
story.
left Lilith alone, and then went
Guys,
to talk
Bib has something to say.
to Captain, right?
Bib has something to say.
Excuse myself.
Bib says that the crash happened as Lilith returned to her room.
I didn't hear.
So I didn't hear it. So, Lilith, what causes your memory lapses?
Nothing that I know.
So they just happened randomly?
No.
Could you have forgotten that you killed her?
Why are we?
This
is
You
so
fucking
stupid.
idiot. We have 3 separate people who all agree that Lilith could not have done this. Why are we still? Actually, 4 people. Why are we still fucking on this?
Because we believe Esmeralda for some fucking reason.
This is no one believes them. Esmeralda just likes to talk, and because no one else is louder than her in this room, she's going to take the floor. This is stupid.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, Captain, can you answer my question?
If it's not Lily, who it
You,
is?
you said that the crash happened after she returned to her room.
And we said that that crash was a diversion. So
Didn't
the crash happen at like 2 a.m. or something?
We don't know when the crash happened exactly.
1:30.
No, it was much earlier than that.
It was like from 12:30 to like 1:30. Like nobody has an exact time frame of when the fucking crash happened. Just making it clear right now.
Bib is saying that the crash happened as Lilith returned to her room, not after or before, as she returned.
But the question is, how the hell does Bip know when exactly the crash happened?
I have a question for Bip.
I will
Because
vocalize his answer
all day.
Bip has seemingly known a lot of things between Esmeralda not being at the aquarium, when Lilith came in, when she went to her room and shit, when the crash happened exactly. How do you know all of these time frames, Bip?
Bib says that he was wandering around all night.
Alone without a true alibi.
I mean, him calling me out for my lie is alibi enough.
I feel like
But that also sets him upstairs where the murder takes place.
But he also monitored that Lilith was downstairs during the crash, so he was also downstairs at the time.
Okay, but didn't we already say
Knew that Lilith wasn't up there because Lilith couldn't have been up there while he's monitoring up there.
Oh my god.
Isn't he not monitoring the elevator area anyways? He's on the other
Bib
side.
says that his trees they hear for him, whatever that means.
Oh my god.
That makes sense.
Bip, would that mean the trees in your room, when you're in your room?
I mean, I guess he does have trees.
Okay,
Yeah.
Then that doesn't mean that Bib had to go downstairs so he could hear Lilith anyways, so that he could still be upstairs committing murder.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Hey, do you think that? I mean, you know
Hey.
better than me.
I'm sorry, Melissa.
There's one person here without an alibi, without someone to back them up, and having a way to set an alibi for them in terms of their trees, so they could hear downstairs without actually having to be downstairs, while they could be upstairs committing the murder. There is one person in this room that could have done it.
I
Wait,
don't think. Okay.
gentlemen. I'm sorry, can I talk for 1 second? If the crash happened at 12:30 and Lilith sold Elmira like 12 whenever, that means Elmira died relatively fast and the chains fell fast?
I was with her at 12:30. That's
So
when we
the-
departed.
And
She
you-
was still in the elevator. That's what I remember.
The
That
crash happened at 12:30 as
And
you
we
returned?
figured that your
So it
memories.
happened a bit after 12:30 then, when Lilith was returning to her room, according to Bip.
couldn't
Or
even
what
made
if,
it to the ice hockey arena by then.
or what if we're all completely wrong and the reason why she went to the ice hockey arena is because she heard the crash?
Then how would she have activated the scoreboard? Unless it just wasn't activated by her?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so maybe let's go back to what I was saying, and that talk with Elmira happened later, earlier than was actually said.
No,
You
no,
literally
and
just backed up
no.
what I said. That's so funny, huh? So if Lilith and Elmira were talking at 12:30, but Bip is saying that little Miss Lilith was by her room by 12:30. Doesn't that mean her memory is dumb and isn't reliable? So it's earlier.
Fun fact, I don't think that's what Bip said.
Hey, by the way, Indigo literally said that there was steps going to the room at 12:30. So
Guys, I have Bip is
Isn't
speaking.
my
Bip
story
is,
looking a bit more believable?
Shut up,
Bip is speaking.
please.
Bip is speaking. Bip is
Let
speaking.
Bip speak.
Bip is speaking.
can't.
Bip, well, I'm speaking for Bip. My name is Calypso and Bip. Fuck off. Bip
Well, can I
says.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sure, Spinkle. What do you need, Spinkle? Anything for you, Spinkle.
You have 10 minutes.
Oh,
That's all
you
I need.
bitch.
Listen, 10 minutes actually.
Bip says that he never once entered the ice rink, and if it were me, there'd be bloody footprints in the art gallery, aquarium, sweet shop, bar, and then the decor villa. Because according to Bip, that was his path, and it checks out with what he said about Esmeralda, and that is alibi enough. Thank you.
Okay, but back to what I was saying. So that means
my God, kill myself.
it lines up. It lines up, doesn't it?
Oh my god, no,
You
I'm
think
so
I
done
could
with you.
genuinely kill someone in 30 minutes?
It literally lines up. Are you guys hearing yourself?
This is like saying that like someone can run across an entire island in like 10 minutes and then kill somebody, run back.
Lilith and Elmira's talk what happened before 12:30, and you said you left them at 10, and let's say that conversation with Captain happened like, let's say 30-40 minutes, so they would have from 10:45 to 12:30 to actually set up.
Reminder. 10
And
minutes.
we also said that the chemicals have a long time limit, let's say like an hour 30. Oh my god, that's enough time for everything to line up. So
According to Bip, from what he heard, I assume through his trees, Lilith didn't leave her room after returning at around 12:30.
and as the crash happened, as a diversion at 12:30, that means Lilith could have done this. And it's unaccounted for like more than an hour, which is enough time. And we already said it couldn't be Bip, it couldn't be me, and it couldn't be Syndex. It only leaves Lilith. Are we at least paying attention to that?
Nothing. It's fine.
No,
If we know
Prove me wrong. Me wrong.
Have we
I
not
wanna hear other
exonerated
people.
Lilith 4 fucking times? Do you ever shut up?
You didn't.
You ha-
You've wasted more than half of our time on your fuck ass crack Lilith theory.
I just wanna ask.
Okay.
guys, not to be a
Elser,
bump, not to be a
We have
bummer,
we've
not
exonerated Lilith more than 4 fucking times because of you.
guys, not to be
Shut
a bummer,
up.
but we have like less
Syria,
than
we
5 minutes.
haven't.
Jennifer,
we have.
Does it matter if we have
What?
less than 5 minutes?
I have a question,
Well,
Jennifer.
we have to figure it out what the
Alright,
fuck
what's
it
your
is. If we were
question?
gonna keep
And
going
can
in
I
circles,
please
and we
Unless you're
haven't
going to
done
do
like
your
the whole
talking to talk.
fucking
Jennifer,
thing.
Jennifer, are you
Elliot, you're just
What is the
talking to talk.
question?
are you a deep sleeper, Jennifer?
Yes, I did not hear the crash if that's what you're asking.
Listen, how about this? Esmeralda wasn't in her room all day. Esmeralda was hiding out. Then I go to sleep at around 3. Esmeralda goes back down, goes
Where
to
the fuck
the
would
elevator.
Esmeralda have been hiding?
I'm voting for Syndax.
What?
Esmeralda could have easily been hiding at the top of the ice hockey rink where nobody was checking. It's very easy, or behind one of the bleachers, because there's a bunch of hiding spots. And then on top of that, me and Jennifer could have easily fallen asleep, right? Okay, good. We're asleep. Guess what? Esmeralda can then easily come back down and then go to her room.
O'Shea.
But
It's
Oshi
not
said my door
Esme.
didn't
I'm
open,
voting for
dumbass.
Syndax.
Why are you voting for? What did I do? What did I do?
The piece of evidence that clears you doesn't really make sense.
What
Oh
is
my
the
god.
evidence that clears Syndax?
The only piece of evidence that quote unquote clears you is the fact that poison, right? You wouldn't use that if you had your abilities, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
But
pretty
if the bloody footprint was on the way to the vending machine, doesn't that mean whoever killed Elmira already tracked in their blood before getting the poison?
But why would there only be blood footprint right there and nowhere else? That's fucking stupid. It could very easily be deliberately placed there to insinuate that. I don't get what you're saying. That's
Someone
absolutely
was
ridiculous.
scared and
Have
get on the
you
floor after flying.
Can you oh my god, no, we're not doing this. We're not
It
fucking
makes
doing this.
fucking sense.
I'm
Does it
literally
not?
I'm going to throat chop you if you don't shut up.
Oh, Siri, we don't have the
We're
time.
all
We
gonna
have 3
die.
minutes left.
Please do.
Interrupting
Please
people
do.
isn't helping anybody. I will
Mine-
cast my vote for
mine
Lilith. I don't think
makes
Elmira dying in
sense.
1 minute flat makes any sense. If Lilith returns at 12:30 and Mary goes up at that same time, and the crash happens, that makes no sense to me.
I'm literally
No, no.
something that makes absolute sense. If Calypso leaves Lilith at 10, and let's say the conversation with Captain is 30 to 40 minutes, unless it was longer, that would still leave more than an hour to kill Elmira.
Why are we letting this genetic reject that lied about their own alibi determine whether or not people are queer?
Thing is, Lilith would have like 25 minutes to kill because Indigo heard
25.
him leave.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
Indigo. No, listen. No, listen. Literally, shut the fuck up. Listen. Indigo says at 12:05, someone goes from right to left, so that means she would leave the room and then comes back at 12:30. That's like 25 minutes. Even if she went before, she would have been heard.
Captain, I'm gonna need you to listen to this.
Okay,
If
wait.
Calypso, hold on.
Wait, no. I have a question.
I
I
want
have
to
a question for you, Esmeralda.
I want to speak after.
Okay, Esmeralda, here's the question. If Lilith was upstairs, who was walking past Indigo's room?
Okay, but that doesn't matter because I said
Who was walking past Indigo's room? If you can't answer that, then your theory's flawed.
It's Lilith because she left her at 10, talks to Captain at from 10 to 10:30 or 40. That leaves from 10:41 to 12:30. That is like 1 hour and like 20 minutes. That is enough time to go into
Indigo,
I'm done. We'll have like a
Guys,
minute. Do you
Bib-
realize
Bib-
that?
Bib says that Lilith stayed in the room from 10:50 to 12.
Then why do we believe Bib's trees again? I'm confused.
Right.
Sorry. I
Because Bib's alibi is
They haven't been wrong
has a
yet.
legit alibi because of what
Bib's
else
trees have not been wrong yet. All
Can
I'm
you bring
saying.
this up? Glad story. It's Lilith.
I'm voting for Esmeralda.
You're stupid.
I'm
voting
voting
for Esmeralda.
No, it doesn't make sense for it to be
If
Esmeralda.
you can't
Nor does
listen
it make
to
sense for
4
it to
people's alibis and think you're right, then you're stupid. I'm sorry, but it's true.
It doesn't make sense for it to be Esmeralda, nor does it make sense to be Lilith. Please, no, don't even.
You are gonna eat your words. I swear to you on this day that I will curse you upon every single soul I've talked to, told spirits to, and told their future to that you are wrong and you will be sent to hell.
Oh.
I will make sure you have the coldest
Okay,
feet in hell.
okay.
You have fun
You will
saying
not
Okay.
see your
that,
future.
Esmeralda. You have
Hey.
fun doing that when you're restrained, and
These
not
people are
fun.
idiots.
It's time to vote because you all ran out of time.
Sprinkle Bean is so full as ever.
Go on. Take your pick.
How lovely Sprinkle Bean is.
Wait, just
Sorry, Sprinkle. How much time do we have to vote?
You're going to get it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Time is already up. We had
Yeah.
until a minute ago to vote.
Oh yeah.
What happens if we don't?
It doesn't even matter. We're probably going to get it wrong anyways.
Oh, I'm scared.
The votes are being tallied. You'll know soon if you're wrong or if you're right.
Anyway, great job, guys. This trial was super productive, and I'm super proud
As
of
if
all
you
of
had,
us. For
as if you were any help. You lied multiple times at every corner and fucked all of us over. Do not start.
That was Osiria talking, by the way.
What? So I don't know.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Dumbass.
Y'all's voices are similar and my volume's low.
Great job, guys. I think this trial was super productive, and I'm so proud of us for figuring out the killer.
And we're gonna get it
Thank
wrong.
you, Esmeralda.
Oh, we're gonna get it wrong. We're gonna get it wrong.
Just
Really?
know I'm right.
You're literally not. Your theory is so fucking far from right.
I am very right.
You've talked so much in this trial, and yet you've had little to no time whatsoever to actually think about what you're saying.
And you're
I
still
literally pointed out everything that
Sprinkle.
literally makes sense, and then you guys just
Esmeralda,
why didn't
shut up. And Sprinkle, you're so useful, as if you have done anything to help us at all.
Oh no. No, my whole point is to not do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
you do.
clear. You haven't done
Never
anything
have.
whatsoever. Your existence is pretty unnoteworthy, if I were to say so myself. You know, if you
You
weren't
can
brought
say
into
that.
this world, would something change? No.
I think the only thing that would change if you weren't here is that I'd be quieter. And I think I'd prefer that.
Same could say for Esmeralda, your oh so sweet girlfriend. Oh,
She's not my girlfriend.
yeah, sure. Believe it, you must.
wait, guys, for the idea to vote.
I'm fucking tired.
Can't believe I got accused multiple times. That was fucking ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Bro, we suck as fuck. Oh my god.
You can see how the character right now, right?
Wahaha.
Can you stop blowing your hot breath in my ear?
Becky's done.
Opie, 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 opie.
Can we be out of character now or no?
Yes, let's be out of character.
I think I
I'm
just finished
saying
talking
when
votes,
I'm
so
right,
y'all
you guys
can
are gonna look
lock the
very
fuck
stupid.
in. Y'all can lock the fuck in. Just finish talking votes. Y'all can lock back in.
If I get mistrialed, I'm cursing all of you.
Oh my goodness. If I get buried in this grave that I dug for myself, I'm gonna be so mad. This happens every time.
Dude.
This goofy ass laugh was bad. I'm sorry.
The trial went so quiet at first, and and ends up with fucking Ozira and Esmeralda fighting over everything and nothing.
I'm sorry, I'll lock in.
Votes to confirm.
You guys are gonna eat your words.
Oh. Lilith got the most votes.
Thank God.
And you all were wrong.
Wow, who's dad? Nobody.
We all knew this, except for apparently Esmeralda, who, you know.
Wow. Who the hell is surprised?
It made sense in my head.
Wrong. Your theory was wrong, Esmeralda. Esmeralda, your theory was wrong.
Everyone's saying.
Damn, I guess all psychics really are fake.
Everyone's saying a surprise to nobody, and yet no one's going to admit to voting for Lilith. So
I can admit I didn't vote for Lilith. I'll admit that immediately. Just saying, right here. Did not vote for Lilith.
I didn't vote for Lilith either.
Same with me. I didn't vote for Lilith.
Apparently, a bunch of you
Oh,
did.
you're all saying you didn't vote for Lilith, but you didn't say who you did vote for. I can proudly say I voted for Bit because I'm still suspicious of him.
I'll be honest, Index.
I voted
voted
for
Syndex
Syndex.
too.
I voted Syndex because of the poison.
Same.
Yes, Pip, I know this, stupid. Pip. I know, Pip.
So what now, Sprinkle?
Over.
So who did it?
So,
Sprinkle.
who was a Sprinkle?
Maybe
Huh?
Who was?
Maybe we could do something fun before one of us dies and place bets on who we think did it.
Never getting out if you're alive.
Enough people
A fail
apparently
at
listening
solving
to
a
that. Enough
If I'm gonna die here, I just hope I see someone specific in the afterlife.
We voted the same person.
So sorry, what the fuck does this mean? Because nobody's saying anything.
It means we're all going to die.
No.
At least.
The wheel chose different.
There's a chance of that.
So we randomized, and the person who got majority has to choose someone who voted for them to die publicly. So someone they pick is being executed. So Lilith, go on.
That's amazing.
Do they get like a list of options?
Yes. The people that voted for them. So any one of you fools that voted Lilith die.
Oh. Oh.
Are there any volunteers?
What are the options?
That's why you got both your accounts in here.
I forgot to leave on the other one. My bad.
Can you just out the people who voted you real quick?
I don't think they need to do that.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. I think
I
that'd
feel
be
like
kind
they've
of
already
fun.
vocal about it.
I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Goodness,
Oh,
can we
Celia.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. Sprinkle, do I just say it?
I mean, if you want to say it, go on.
Syntax.
Okay. Well, Syndex is being executed.
What?
Oh my god.
No.
Guess it
Wow.
didn't matter.
Wait.
Like,
What?
Hmm.
What?
She picked you? You're gone? Unfortunately. Or more fortunately.
but
What?
yeah, but
Huh?
why him?
Wait, can we at least know who did it?
No. Oh no.
It doesn't matter who did it.
It
It matters to us.
No.
Hmm.
No. 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 No.
No, why?
At least let Syndex know who he's taking the fall for.
I think he knows who.
Maybe he could admit it to us his last words.
I don't know what Sprinkle's talking about. I don't know.
Syndex, if you have something to say, just say it.
I don't have anything to say. I'm dying. I finally get what I want, don't I?
What the theatrics?
Kill so that you die.
So is that just it?
By a vote of 7-2, Syndex, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Okay, I'm happy.
No, stop.
Get the hell out. Get the
Bro.
hell out.
Did the killer already reveal themselves? I'm confused.
No.
Hey, can I stay
Oh,
locked in
okay.
for like
We
one more
don't know.
second, please? So Sprinkle, that's just it. Oh, I'll be killed.
Maybe. I don't know what'll happen to you.
Miguel, did you see what happened? Were you listening?
So, am I just done? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to me?
Something bad.
Define bad, please.
You'll find out.
Uh, how much time do I have until this thing happens?
Until they come.
What does that mean?
Who's they?
Who's they?
They.
Well, I'm not the one killing him.
But you still know who they are, so who is they?
Mind your own business. Tired of you questioning everything I do.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna make use of my words. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I'm scared. But whatever. Whatever.
Lilith
No.
isn't dying anyway. What?
Syndex, babe,
What?
you about.
The Syndex
Yeah.
is dying.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Let me fucking talk, please.
Yes.
So-
Sale, sale todo el juicio.
Who the hell is talking over me? Shut the hell up.
Get your meetings in. Get your meetings in.
Sorry, that was my mom and older brother.
Everyone's talking. Okay, well, anyway, you know, if anything, if it means anything, the 2 weeks I was here were the best of my life. Those of you who I spoke with on the regular, Thank you. Miko, hang on. Please have these.
Thank you.
Funny choice for a friend.
Wait, hang on.
Take me away before I. Just take me away. Please.
This is so. Go, 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 go.
Go- Now's not the time. For morning.
We're still. Oh my gosh.
Index.
Whatever. Fine. I tried to backpedal, but it wasn't my fault she died anyway.
What? What?
Oh God.
That
I
goes.
was so fucking close, wasn't I?
What?
I was so close. I was.
Close to what?
Probably to getting away with that.
Elmira's body, her organs failed. She took a chunk out of my shoulder and she swallowed my blood.
I.
Oh
Are
my
you happy?
god.
Are you happy now?
It was you? That would explain the foam, right?
Sure.
And how neither of the substances were used.
Yeah.
Or nothing was in her. And
Radioactive, of course.
God.
Yeah, so you know what? But I didn't even want this. God, fine, I guess I'll fucking explain it, whatever. A few days ago, I think the day after the motive, we essentially made a suicide pact. We had planned to meet on the top of the scoreboard and just fight to. And I thought I wanted to die, but I just kept getting back up. I just kept getting back up. I just wouldn't. I was just waiting for her to fall off or something, trip and fall off the side, but it didn't happen, and she took a bite out of me, and then she just went limp. And, and that's it. I'm so sorry.
You're the foam. You're the acid that fucked up the chains. That's why it's green.
I'm so sorry.
That's why there was no blood on the second crater, and Syntax wouldn't have to worry about dying to the fall.
That's why the chemicals were used at all.
God.
It was for nothing. Got it wrong, and we're still executing the murderer anyway.
Yeah, lucky me, right? Lucky fucking Syntax.
Syntax, don't you just regenerate?
Yeah, that's why I'm really fucking scared to see what they're gonna do to me.
If anything, I'm just more disappointed that you tried to impress me with an accident.
But you believed me, didn't you? Even a goddess can be. Even a goddess can be fooled. You're above nobody, Bashiva. Watch your fucking back.
Oh.
Your cowardice means nothing.
Exotic.
Either way, they're dead. You've done the most important part.
I mean, you will be killed eventually.
Taker?
I hope you're all happy.
Who here is happy?
I am.
know. Whatever. Sure as hell.
You don't count.
I mean, I'd like to say a few people are satisfied with us coming about the correct answer.
Exactly.
I guess. Sure.
It wasn't even the correct answer to begin with.
Lucky. I guess Lilith got lucky. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. That's what happened.
You all got lucky. Could have been way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Miko?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
What?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you.
You didn't mean to do what you did.
Can we go now, or?
Yeah, am I just waiting for them to take me away, or...
Oh!
That's them.
Oh.
Goodness.
What?
Where did? Oh.
There.
Where did?
Oh, we're done?
Do we just go?
Yeah, I opened the door for you.
I don't think we've got another choice.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodness.
Up
Oh,
we go, I
scared.
guess.
Hi, Syndex.
Yeah, bye guys. Bye guys. My name is Syndex. Bye guys.
My name is Syndex, and this was Disney Channel.
Hello, Syndex.
I'm stuck. What the fuck?
Hey guys.
I'm stuck.
My name is Index, and you're watching Disney.
I want more movie.
No, no
Guys,
more
let me
movie.
break Indigo's block again.
Use that to get out.
Yo, this is fucked up, chat.
Oh my god. No, because we suck. It took 14 of us